Hello guys, welcome back to Ventilate. Alright, here we go guys. I have been whaled, absolutely whaled big time guys. Here I was thinking Jason and Mooncloth are going to get absolutely smashed. Next minute, you get all these Asian guys and now a French on the top with the baguette and absolutely smashing me with that baguette of his, right? Oh my god. I think there has been a change to the way tournaments are done. I am going to be honest with you. I think there has been a huge change to how tournaments are done. How the changes worked out, to be fair, I don't really know, but I need to figure out what's going on. Because it just doesn't seem normal, right? Like today, I really tried. I pretty much did about 50 prestiges today, and that's all I got. I got third. I barely could even compete with the second guy, let alone the first guy. There was no way I would get to that top level. So, guys, I am going to find a new tactic. I am going to find a new way of playing around this tournament. And I'm going to find a reason to how can we better ourselves when it comes to tournaments. Because tournaments have been a huge advantage of long-term growth. I'm actually more pissed off at the tournaments than I'm more pissed off at AT or anything else. Because the reason is tournaments actually get you a long way in the long run. It's kind of like banking on like a dip on an ETF, right? It is going to grow. It will grow better, but if you time it now well, incrementally over time, you're going to get a bigger, wider, and higher advantage. More profitability and better future. So that is where I am, and I'm really trying to hold down to this whole tournament thing. And as you guys can see, it's been literally, I just called it out before the tournament started, where I go, oh, I've been third, finally I can get first. Next minute, I'm third again. It is ridiculous, guys. This is not acceptable, and I am going to find a way around it. However, today, I am going to change things up a little bit. I am not going to stay in the mundane, same old this, that, whatever, brass, razoo. Let me show you this right here. Raid attacks. So, I've used these two bad boys. Do I need the shield? Nope. No shield needed. And this is going to hit and torso. And let me show you a little bit of damage. So someone has been asking, what is your strongest? This is probably my third or fourth strongest combination. You can definitely try this out. I found this to be very helpful. It does a significant amount of damage, and it does quite bloody good, I would say, compared to all the other combinations that I found. I find this to be very consistent, very active, and it does do quite well regardless of whether you have armor or no armor. There you go, 46 million. However, my strongest by far, and I think everyone's strongest, is this bloody combination. All right, you get acid drench, purifying blast, totem of power. This is unreal. The stronger. The second strongest is Clanship Barrage. Is very OP strong. And I use Mirror Force with Ancestral Favor to strengthen the burst damage, and these things do some crazy damage. This combination works really well when it comes to just armor, and somehow or rather it does a significant amount more damage. I think either to the head or to the torso, but one or the other actually takes more damage. I'm pretty sure it could be torso that takes more damage. But yes, it is very strong, and it does compound, and I can get up to about 50 million in damage in just armor. So that is helpful. Okay, I am going to use this, which is the Skull Bash, Grim Shadow, Crushing Instincts, and it is absolutely solid. I would say very solid. So I got 500 mil left here. Let's see what we get up to. So On the base, you can tell by the gray color that it actually is doing at about 109, almost 110,000. And on the skull basher, it is doing about 254 per hit, and it triggers as it goes, like, you know, whatever that is. And then at the end of that thing just supports it and gives it the damage that it requires. And so there you go. I should be hitting about 45 million, I would say. Yeah, 42 million. You start to get a range of what is actually working and what is not working. This is another thing that I love, right? Ruinous Rain, Psychic Shackles, and Grasping Vines. So if you're not sure, always keep a combination of one of the other, one affliction, one support, and one burst damage, and usually they work pretty well. However, affliction can be a huge damage, and it's one of the sleeper lines. If you can find something that works really well with it, it will grant you a lot of damage. For example, like this one right here is going to grant me a significant amount of damage, as you can tell. 120 at the top and 80 at the bottom. That's roughly where you get to, and obviously compounds further. There you go, 40 mil. I do like the psychic. Is it psychic attack? What do you call? I'm pretty sure it's called psychic attack, right? Ruinous Rain. That is very strong. Okay, let me try something a little bit different. Okay, maybe this. Try support. It's probably not going to turn out well, but hey, let's give it a go. Void is very strong, by the way, guys. It's just that I couldn't get the right kind of combination for it. But the Void, which is the middle raid card, is very very strong, guys. So do not underestimate that. And so is the Swamp, very strong. And this particular burst damage is just look basic. Look at that, 246. Nothing too insane, nothing shit, just decent. Sometimes good, sometimes shit, you know. Nothing insane, but hey, it is what it is. And let's see what we get up to. About 45 mil, but that's including all the other armors that are getting damaged. So there you guys go. You guys asked for it about the raids, and that's where I can get up to. I'm in World 56 right now. It requires 136 million to attack this guy. I just don't have the damage. I need to level up before I can get to that point where I can beat this guy, so I am not going to push that. So yeah, that's it, guys. A little bit of an insight into raids and how raids work. And obviously this is my clan, and they're doing bloody good, absolutely amazing. I love it. And that's it, guys. Nothing too crazy, but I promise you guys, I will look into it and figure out what is going on with tournaments and how we can work ourselves around this problem. If you guys are going through the same problem where back then you were able to whale it but now you can't, please drop a comment at the bottom. Let me know what's going on and what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Guys, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow at 80. In 8 hours time it will open, but I will not join it until about the 12th hour. Plus, don't join during that time, guys. If you're watching, don't be competing with me. You know what? F off. Don't try and attack me. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. Alright? Let's find all little tournaments, okay? Do it at 13th hour. But that's where my goal is at. It's gonna be roughly about 12th hour mark. Alright, that's it for me, guys. As always, love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow at 18. Bye bye.